I had recently just finished my AA meeting and anger management class. Talking with some of the people here, I explained that what I had said to them a few days ago was very uncalled for and wrong. They accepted my apologies. Nowadays, it really feels like they're the only group of people I can rely on. But that's good. Just when I feel like I'm at my lowest point, they pick me up. Me of all people. A goddamn sack of shit to hurt his daughter and wife just so they could obey his every command. Not to mention my 2 children are leaving me. I don't have anything to lose. Frankly, I don't know why I haven't thought of ending it all. Just into pain. It doesn't need to be like this anymore, Yusuke. This is your one chance to escape this torment. But I can't. Even taking the easy way out is too hard for a guy like me. At the very least, I can numb the pain. Unfortunately, my sponsor told me to just try my very hardest to stay clean. I promised her that. We actually got along really well. Taking my phone off my pocket, I stare at my sponsor's phone number on my contacts list. Sonia Kojiro. Should I call her? It's not like Kaeda will want to know where I am. Honestly, it's not like anybody cares about where I am. Placing my thumb on the call button, I hold the phone over to my ear as it rings. After a few moments, I hear it pick up.
Hello?
That's basically just a Yori voice, but okay, we'll roll with it. Hey, it's Arayashiki. Arayashiki.
Oh, hello, Ryukon, what's up?
She said with a tone of voice that makes me think she was waiting for me to call. Hey, listen, I just had finished my AA meeting and anger management classes, and since I told you about my whole situation, it makes me feel like you're the only person I can trust. I hope I don't come off as too clingy.
I'm glad you think of me that way.
I'm just happy that you don't hate me.
Oh, Rio, people make mistakes, and you're trying to atone for them, doing everything in your power to show that you want to change. To me, that's admirable.
Ending her pep talk with a giggle, I smile. This time, the smile I'm wearing, it feels genuine.
It's like I would hate you. You're not someone I could ever hate you.
Well, I don't hate you either. I wonder if she's doing anything. Is it alright for me to ask if I could come over? Been thinking, Sonia. Are you free right now?
Yeah, I don't have anything else to do.
Can I? Of course I have to be a stuttering moron.
Yes, please come over, Ryukon.
Really? Said in disbelief.
Of course! I could use the company.
Okay. Send me your address. I'll be there soon.
You got it?
Sonia said cheerfully as she hung up the phone. After a few hours of getting lost, not knowing where to go, I finally made it. She had left the door open for me, so I went in. As we went in, the place looked really nice. I went over to the kitchen and saw Sonia leaning on her countertop, smiling. Oh, I remember this sprite from within. I'm pretty sure it was the DMC's mother in that motto.
Phew, you made it!
She said cheerfully. Smiling, I shook her hand. Gotta say, your house looks super nice. We're in the kitchen right now.
Oh, stop it!
She pushed me, laughing.
The house isn't that great.
I beg to differ.
Alright, alright. What's been on your mind?
Everything, all at once. My divorce, my kids leaving me, my drinking problem. Sonia's expression changed as she held my hand gently.
Don't worry, I'm here for you.
I haven't relaxed in a while. It sounds good to just lay it down, forget about my problems.
Well, how about I help you relax?
What happened next was something I didn't think would happen. She moved her hand toward my crotch, rubbing it ever so slightly. Sonia?
Yeah. Just for tonight, let me take care of you. I want you to focus on me.
Then and she got close to my ear as she started to whisper.
I haven't had anyone in my corner for a long while. Don't you want to feel happy? Feel good?
Breathing had gotten heavier as she started to unbutton her shirt. Sonia, I do want to feel good. But Kaeda...
I want you to forget about her right now. Right now, I will be yours.
Sonia started to undress in front of me. The temptation was really strong. And I really want to get through with it. Sonia started to kiss me, her breast slightly touching my chest. Then took off my shirt off. I didn't object. Kissing her back, I lifted her up and carried her to where the bedroom was. As we came in, I placed her on the bed. We both started to take our pants off. Sonia looked at me with pure lust in her eyes.
I want you to make me your whore, all of your pent-up anger, frustration. Take it out on me. Call me names, slap me, make me cry, ravage me, command me. I want it.
Are you really okay with that?
Yes!
It seemed Sonia loved being rough in the cheeks. There is a massive difference, though, between a relationship where you take control of it. There's a difference between a person consenting over taking control and a person not being able to consent because you take any agency away from them. At least this way, it's a means of an outlet. I kissed her as I started to wrap my hands around her. You're such a fucking bitch.
Make me your cum slut, baby.
I feel so awkward. But I will pull through with it. I will pull through with everything. I had missed the thing of having sex. It felt so good to just make her listen to me as I called her all sorts of disgusting names. She didn't seem to mind one bit. All I ever heard from her was pleading, begging me to just make her feel good. After an hour or so, we finally finished. I feel so fucking dirty. What am I doing? Why did I give in to this? I'm supposed to rebuild my family. Having sex with my goddamn sponsor. Getting out of the bed and picking up my clothes, I rapidly put them back on. What the fuck is wrong with me? I'll go to Sonia, the sheets of her bed wrapped around her torso, covering her breasts.
Yeah? What's wrong, sweetie pie?
We cannot do this ever again, told her sternly, even raising my tone of voice slightly.
But why? Didn't you feel good about what we did? I've never heard a man moan, but it really seemed like you were enjoying yourself. Or
honestly, it did feel great, I won't deny that. What we did was wrong, period. It's wrong on so many levels.
Baby, don't be like that.
She came over to me, the sheets of her bed still wrapped around her body, tried to put her hand on my cheek, but I slapped it away. Don't fucking call me baby! Look, whatever you thought this was, believe me when I say that it will not work out. Sonia wanted to say something, but her choked sobs and tears streaming down her face hold her back from uttering a word to me. I'm sorry, okay?
You said I make you feel good.
If I'm being blunt here, what I'm about to say might just be really fucking scummy, but I don't care at this point. She needs to realize that we won't ever be anything more than friends. All you were to me was just stress relief. I'm not looking to start something with someone else, much less someone who's supposed to be helping me with my drinking problem. What we did, it felt really fucking good. At this point, it should stay a one-time thing. Sonia cried, and she was completely broken. I didn't want to hurt her feelings. It seems as if that's all I do. We can still be friends, and you'll help me with my sobriety. I have to go. Walked over to the door, but just before I did, Sonia called out to me.
Yeah.
What?
I'll be here for you if things don't work out with your wife. I had been with plenty of other men before you, but this time was different. This time I felt a real connection, a spark. So, I'm not giving up on you. I want you.
I didn't say anything else as I walked out of the room and out of the house. Of course she fucking attached to me. I need to get back home, but maybe it wouldn't hurt to take a stroll. 5 years ago. Coming home from work, I placed my keys in a small bowl near the entrance. God, work was so fucking tiring. Not to mention my boss was barking orders left and right. I just wanna shut that cocksucker up. So basically, the stress from there and the lack of control from there, he took it out on his family. Pleasant. Sorry. My bad. Maybe I'll check on Natsuki. Hope she did her homework. So what can I see her seated on her bed reading? What are those? Natsuki, what are you reading?
Oh, hi, Daddy. I'm reading manga. Mom bought it for me.
What about your homework?
Oh, I finished it.
Part of me wants to believe her, but she could be lying. Oh, you did? So if I just check the papers scattered on your desk, it'll show that you finished it, right?
Actually, wait.
I walked over to her desk and I see she didn't do any of it. Natsuki, you lied to me, and you know how Daddy feels about lying, I'm guessing. Oh, fuck, that's... Oh, fuck! I rapidly banged on her desk, showing my frustration. Liars. Natsuki stepped away from me as she tried to explain.
Dad, I'm really sorry. I forgot. I promised to do it later.
I gave her a slap across the face.
Daddy, please.
Speak one more fucking word and you'll get another one. Natsuki stayed silent as she looked at me, tears welling up in her eyes. Why did Mommy buy these K books for you?
Because she...
Speak properly! Natsuki whimpered and cleared her throat.
She saw it in the bookstore and she wanted to get it for me.
And she's rotting your mind with these fucking children's books.
It's called manga.
Shut the fuck up! Natsuki held her cheek as she started to cry softly. Seeing one of her books, I picked it up from her bed. Parfait girls. Flipping through the pages, my face contorts into disgust. Why does she like these? This shit is what made you neglect your homework?
It was supposed to be a little break.
But you didn't do one fucking page! Yelling directly in front of her face, she sobbed more and more.
I'm so sorry, Daddy!
Either you do your homework now or I'll give another beating. Do you want that?
No!
Good.
But Mommy won't be happy that you hit me again.
You think I care about what your mother thinks? She wouldn't dare talk back to me. Tell your mother all you like. I won't give a shit.
Daddy, why are you hurting me? I know I didn't do my homework, but why am I being punished so much? Are you supposed to love me?
Why don't I love her? This is a good question. Just do your goddamn homework. I walk out of Natsuki's room, almost tempted to just get some beer and relax. What she said about not loving her. Even I don't know what to think. I told Kara that I wasn't exactly fit to be a dad. She should have avoided Natsuki, so I wouldn't have this intense weight on my shoulders. Natsuki doesn't need me, and I sure as hell don't need her.
Why do we have this time? Why did we have this time mention that it's Natsuki's point of view? Like with the it didn't have it beforehand, even though in specific instances it wasn't as obvious. To be frank, it was just for always in Natsuki's room, but even so, that's not too big of a complaint. I was just wondering. It had been a few days since Mom visited me in Rio. Going to New York with her. I mean, I know some decent English. If that's what I have to do to get away from my monster of a father, then I'll gladly go. It's currently Saturday, and last I heard, Kaido's party started an hour ago. Oh, I'm not too late. Walking the way to his house, I checked my phone. Yuri texted me, she's already there. I'm glad she's got more confidence in herself. If you told me Yuri was invited to a party and she actually went, it's almost a myth for her to socialize. But I'm still happy for it nonetheless. A few hours had passed and I had a great time with Kaito at his party. Even Yuri looked like she was having fun as well. As the party was over, people started to leave. I stepped outside for some fresh air. After a few moments, Yuri came over to me. Oh, hey Yuri, what's up?
Okay, splendid, Natsuki. So that you were all over Kaito-san while the party was going on.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out what we are to each other.
Oh, I did not think you'd be willing to date so readily.
But I'm afraid about one thing.
What is it?
What if he hurts me, like my dad did to my mom?
Oh, Natsuki. You mustn't think like that. Not every boy you meet will be like your father. Then again, my mother used to be a cop, but she left because it was corrupt. She still has contact with her old friends in the force. So if he does try anything,
Well, I should try trusting him more. I don't want Miss Watanabe to do anything for me. Must be nice being in your family, Watanabe Yuri.
not exactly. Afraid that because my mother dealt with so much corruption in her department, she might do something. Enough about me. Kaito-san looks like a nice person, and even if he flirts with more girls than I'd care to admit, out of all those women, he picked you. Suppose you will. Things will be just fine. Have faith in him.
Thanks, Yuri. Ah, fuck!
She might do something. She might do something, and then it was enough about me.
So Yuri in this version doesn't have the best idea with relationship with her mother in some shape or form. Thanks, Yuri. You're right, I'll be fine, and he wouldn't do anything to hurt me. Kind of curious, Yuri. Have you ever thought about dating?
If I'm honest, I never felt the need for a relationship. I don't really know what I want these days. She takes a deep
breath.
I am perfectly content with being on my own. So no need for a partner, not as of now. Besides, I've got you, Monica, and Sayori.
Alright, being independent, I see. Speaking of Monica, what is she doing these days?
Did you forget she told us that she was going to visit her grandparents in Sweden?
Oh, okay. I should probably head back home. I'll see you later. At the corner of my eye, I see someone. My brother. Ryu? How did you find me? Oh, I saw you were going somewhere, and I wanted to make sure you weren't going anywhere sketchy, you know? Okay. I'm leaving now. I'm going back home. Did you party with anyone else? Yeah. With a few girls, but I have never seen you before. Hello there, I'm Ryusuke, Natsuki's big brother, and you look mighty fine.
Hi! Thank you for the compliment.
Ryu, don't even try. It's never going to happen. Don't be like that. I can still do it. Whatever. Bye, Yuri. Bye, Ryu. Walking back home, I get a call from... Oh, it's Uncle Kanji. Dad didn't want me to talk with him. Part of me doesn't want to answer. Trying to get that thought of Dad scolding away from my mind, I pick up. Hey, Uncle Kanji. What's up?
Sweet pea, how are you? I don't know why the uncle is now on the older side, but he is.
I'm okay. How about you?
I'm doing great. I wanted to check up on you.
Thanks, Uncle. I left the party not too long ago. It was really fun. And Mom said she wanted to take me and Ryu over to New York.
Oh! Wow, that's amazing, sweetheart. Your dad?
I don't care what he thinks. He didn't want me to care about me. He didn't want to care about me, Ryu, and Mom. So why should I? I hear Uncle Kanji chuckle.
So it's Dad. Just know that I'm always here for you, okay?
Yeah, thanks, Uncle. I have to get going now. Bye.
Alright, take care, sweet pea.
Given the fact that Monica is also taking like weeks off of school to visit her grandparents in Sweden, I think it will not be a too big rift will not build in the friendship between the four of them, even if it's like a distant friendship for Natsuki. Hanging up, I smile. At least Uncle Kanji did a better job about caring for me. Put my phone away in my pocket. I make my way back home.
It's been 3 weeks since Kaida came to see me and the kids. Talking and finally agreed on letting her take custody of Natsuki and Ryu. Tomorrow, they were going on the next flight to New York. Natsuki had been on the phone with a boy that I'm not aware of, but I didn't want to pry. Although I did decide to do something. Something that would either go really bad or work out for the two of us. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I hope she likes it. Wait, I feel like I'm going like also older with his voice now. I had called Kaida prior to this, telling her to come. To waiting for 10 minutes, she finally arrived. Hey, Kay.
Will you be here, Yosuke?
I remember that on our first date, I hummed a special song for her. Song that I made for her. We slow danced in this park. She loved it. It was a unique idea for a first date at the time, but she recalled it as the best thing I had ever done for her on that day. May I have this dance? Extended my hand to her. Seeing her surprised only makes me smile in return. I want to dance one last time. Please.
Fine. Oh, we get a CG for that.
As soon as I put my hands around her waist, she couldn't help but place her arms on my shoulders. Her tense expression soon eased into a slight smile. You missed this, didn't you?
Yeah, all the time.
I can't even begin to tell you how sorry I am for all the pain that I've caused you and Natsuki. I don't want to live my life without you.
You
Hate me, I get it. But you of all people should know how much love I have for you. I never want to let you go.
But how am I supposed to believe you?
Just let me prove it to you. Do you remember what I got you on our first Valentine's together?
The...
Kaida looked down to the pearl necklace she was wearing.
the pearl necklace that must have cost you.
$500 for that necklace. And do you remember when Natsuki drew us both for her assignment back in 3rd grade? How she said we were her heroes.
I thought you didn't like the drawing.
I had found it 2 years ago. I kept it in my drawer, and it warms my heart to see it every time.
Tell me, was there a reason why you were so angry towards me and Natsuki?
If I'm honest, there are so many reasons. But I know what to tell her. Even if I don't fully understand why I hit and yelled at the both of you. Maybe that was my way of releasing the stress that came with being a parent. I never thought that I was ever going to be a father. In a way, I had felt like I could be in control. Obviously, I realized that what I did was not right under any circumstance. Kaida, listen. From now on, I promise you on my life, I will never hit you or Natsuki ever again. I promise that I will be calm and restrain myself. Because these days, I've started to grow fond of having a family. I still have a long way to go when it comes to parenting. But please, just know that I want to be better for you and our family. You love me. God knows I love you. Will you give me another chance? Even if I don't deserve it. Not by a long shot. Kaida thought for a good few minutes. But when finally she spoke.
If you really mean all that you said, then okay. Don't make me regret it, alright?
I was overwhelmed with your pure joy. So much so that I kissed her deeply. Just caught off guard, but slowly kissed me back.
It was like a breaking of consent.
After kissing for a few moments, we both let go.
Okay. Ow, fuck! Using the escape button doesn't trigger the noise, but the return button did. I prefer the idea of just saying I love you so much. So I will go with that as the fuck! I will go with that as the end. Let's go with the one I'm like, I think this is the better option. So I will go with it last. I will go with it after this one. I will go with the one that the other option. Oh fuck! Let me come with to New York with you. Really?
Yeah, I do.
Or did I say I want to come with? Oh fuck!
Natsuki and Rio will take some time to be convinced, but for now, I just want to go where she's going. Let's get home and discuss it, okay?
Alright, yeah.
She said, smiling softly as we both walked our way home, holding hands all the while. Things couldn't be better. Now I'm living with my beautiful wife and my 2 kids. It was odd learning English in a place like New York, but I picked it up fairly well. Can't say the same for Kate and Natsuki, however. They would mess up certain words, including school and workplace. But it's not like they were having too much trouble with it. Natsuki had finally started to warm up to me. Friend Kaito, we visit once a month. I was skeptical of him at first, but the kid grew on me. He really makes Natsuki happy and cares for her.
Once a month to New York? I mean, just for me personally, I go to a different country once a year. And just because I want to go to the beach and the Baltic Sea is not like the North Sea and the Baltic Sea. I don't know if it's just the North Sea, but I know it's the Baltic Sea.
What we call the Eastern Sea.
Like, the weather is too unpredictable in Germany. Like, I never know what type of weather it's going to be. I know I was once with my grandparents at the that was like the Northern Sea, and the weather was just too bad to go for a swim, even though it was supposed to be like this hot, great summer. And so I prefer going to like countries in the summer where I'm certain that it's like going to be fairly warm, although I don't like going at the peak of summer.
Ryu, not so much, but he's getting there. However, Kaede has been so much more romantic with me. She would always give me a kiss or flirt with me if she felt like it. Life was great. I want to stay this way forever.
Please?
Oh God, no, please. I never expected any of this to happen. Everything was so fast. There wasn't any time to think. But now, as I clutch into the broken bottle of wine, I'm left with nothing but regret. Why? As I was going to hear a response. Why? I asked again, but no answer came. Despite that, I continued to repeat myself, asking the same question like a madman. God. Body's getting cold. She isn't. The atmosphere in this room never had been this heavy before, now hinted with the stench of blood mixed with a fruity hint of wine. I took a step forward, leaving her body behind. To become a killer, I didn't mind being one, as long as that meant keeping the people I love safe. Despite the intruder's face covered with blood and glass, protruding from what could barely be recognizable as a throat. All it took was a bullet to take away everything from me. My one and only. Realizing the weight of the situation, I go back to her. Please? Dropping my weapon now, shattering into 100 pieces, held her up, resting her head against my chest. Seeing blood slide down her cheek, my heart ached even more so. Please, Kate. Please don't leave me. His voice quivered as tears rolled down his cheeks. This moment, all that I wanted was for her to wake up. I killed him. Don't hurt us anymore, so please. Why did someone have to rob us? No. Please. Please just wake up. Dad? Hearing their voice, I quickly looked at Natsuki in shock. Natsuki? Dad? What was that noise? Natsuki, Dad? What happened to Mom? Why is she? She is. As my voice fades away, I hold my beloved's lifeless body tighter, bursting into tears of sorrow and regret, leaving this broken family in the pits of despair. Maybe I love you so much will actually be better. Oh, fuck.
I love you more.
No, let's just go home and relax, okay? I'll talk about that at the end.
Yeah, let's go.
Wait a second, what voice was that? That was Monica's.
Yeah, let's go.
Just then I heard a voice come from behind us.
Here, Kun.
Sonia. She ran over to us waving.
Who is this?
She said in a very stern tone. My sponsor, she helps me with my alcohol problem.
He's correct, but I help him in more ways than one.
Okay, please, you shouldn't be here.
Huh? Why not? Yeah, who's okay, why not?
How the fuck do I explain this? She's just someone who helps me with the program, that's all. Look, let's just go, she's annoying. Sonia seemingly took offense to what I just said and scoffs.
Annoying! So, we did a few weeks ago. Me relieving your stress with my body wasn't good enough for you?
Why did you open your fucking mouth?
So that's why you didn't want her here?
Baby, just let me explain.
I never should have believed you!
Kate screaming those words at me made Sonia's expression falter. She must have realized what she just did. Remorse matters very little to me. Tears streamed down her face as I tried to muster up the courage to say something. Ultimately, nothing leaves my lips. All I could do was gesture to Sonia that I needed to talk to Kate alone. She complied and backed away, leaving just the two of us.
Just when I thought that I could finally forgive you for all that you did to me and Natsuki. Just when I thought you actually changed. So it was some horror that you do whatever you wanted to her. At this point, Yosuke, I need you to never, ever speak to me and the kids. Stay the fuck away from me!
Please, please, please! She means nothing to me. I love you and only you. I regret even doing it with her. It was supposed to be forever.
And now you've ruined everything! Broke my heart for the second time! Was your worse? You didn't think to tell me this? There's nothing you can do about seeing your kids again.
Brush my eyes shut. Where my hair was shut. All this wasn't real. Feeling that I never thought I could have finally emerged. She's right. I will never be able to see Natsuki again. I will never be able to tell them just how sorry I am for being such a bad father. I'll never be able to do anything with them. At this point, I truly don't have anything left to lose now. Life has no meaning now. From my eyes and Kate had dried her tears away.
Yosuke, I hope you fucking die a horrible death. And that you could have been a better husband and father.
The bellow that she then decided to spit in my face.
Fuck you! Fuck you!
More calm expression. They walked away, not even looking back. I wiped my face and take my glasses off. Sighing as I started wiping them, I put them back on. Feeling tears entering my eyes, I let them fall. I've lost everything. Just then I feel a hand rest on my shoulder.
Look, you don't need it.
I give her a backhand.
Yo, what the hell?
You ruined everything! I just lost my muffin kiss because you wanted to fuck me!
Hey, please calm down. I'm sorry this happened. It means we can finally be together.
Oh, shut the fuck up! You meant nothing to me! I was this close to finally fixing my life! Everything fell apart when I had sex with you! I was stupid for even letting you manipulate me like that! You know what you are? A mistake. I feel bad for any guy who got with you.
Stop saying that. I want to be with you. I could make you happier than your wife ever could.
For the last time, no! For thinking my fist moved punching her square in the nose.
Ow! Ow!
My nose! Going over there, clenching my hands, pure rage courses through my veins. She's the cause of my problems, and she'll be dealt with. The punches kept going and going. I wasn't going to slow down. It felt so right. Feeling like such a primal animal, I couldn't help but slam my fist down at her face. After a few moments, I bring my foot up and have it go straight down into her face. I was left out. My glasses had been stained with her blood. Looking at my hands, I closed them as I breathed heavily. I don't feel any shame, any guilt. All I feel is euphoria.
Never mind. Wasn't the best option either. Oh, fuck. Fuck me! Ah! I'll turn it down here, because the volume I currently have in my headphones is like the perfect volume for the majority of other things for me, so I'll just make it a bit quieter here. Oh, fuck! Oh, sorry! This always freaks me out. This was a father's redemption. Okay. So I don't think I'll do anything. Should I do anything accuracy to canon? It was pretty short. What needs to be said is that Natsuki's father in Act 1 doesn't seem to be like physically abusing her at all. What she's implying is like neglect, controlling behavior, and yelling. Those are what she shows signs for in Act 1, definitely. But nothing particularly physical. But since it's the premier premise of this mod, won't be too harsh on that aspect. I think the characters were mostly in character. Mostly? The characters we had, with Natsuki, Yuri, and Sayori, I think those were perfectly fine. They were good. They were in character from what we did see. For Natsuki and her home life, it might be a bit difficult, but yeah. The only thing I feel like might be a bit strange was Sayori and her trying to side kind of with her father. Like, it might not have been intended that way, but I hope you can forgive him. I'm not too sure. That's like, I feel like she should have been a bit more there for Natsuki. Anyway, as for the story, I don't think I'm going to do accuracy canon. I'll try to put them together. I have some mods pre-recorded that I post after this, which will still have it, but I might try toning it down a bit. Since it's sometimes a bit difficult to decide it too much, I can like kind of just mention them as existing parts of a mod. Like, I can kind of give like a rating, but then like not try to give a score for each of these things individually. It's just that accuracy to canon is very important to me personally, because when something feels off, I'll take note of it, and then it might impact the way I perceive a scene. But I don't think that was really capable in this mod anyway, because the main character is Natsuki's father here, who doesn't have any canon characterization. Not fully anyway.
We only see small snippets, and those snippets are so small, like, through implications from Natsuki, that you can mostly make up what kind of person he is to a certain degree. Although the implications that he's yelling at her and having controlling tendencies and neglectful tendencies are the same, or like that he's just kind of absent and distant maybe at the same time. I'm pretty sure those exist for a reason, so I feel like they should definitely be included. In this case, it was also just a physical aspect. I don't mind being in the perspective of a bad person, or like... No, I would say he's fairly bad. Like, just because you're sympathetic, and like doesn't change the fact that like he was very bad. Having sympathetic aspects or feeling guilt or shame over what you did in the past is not going to undo what you did for years. So I would say he's a bad person, and I don't mind that. I don't mind being the perspective of a bad person and seeing that bad person struggling. One of my main antagonists has sympathetic and caring aspects to him, and he's still a piece of shit that I'm going to write as a person who shouldn't be forgiven just because there were some positive aspects to him. Because that's not exactly how it works. I can only speak someone who is a little bit in the position of Natsuki, not exactly though. But definitely parents wise, was there a bit of a problem that I took note of very heavily. I don't mind. I like I said, I really don't mind it. I think it was overall handled at the beginning up to a certain point very well, with Natsuki's father, him lashing out, him falling back on bad habits, him genuinely being this bad person and genuinely wanting to change. What I don't exactly like about the story is those characters around them being like, you should fight for it, because it's... I don't know if that was intended to be like an overall message, given the title and everything, given the endings and everything, but the endings felt kind of strange and a little bit almost unfitting, kind of, especially like the let's move to New York together, as well as just this random girl showing up when you say I really love you, I love you so much. It felt kind of more random put together to also put like some like drama as the ending, something dramatic, something tragic, and less like something that naturally came together. Like, oh my god, she's suddenly just randomly there when we say I love you so much. All of a sudden this person comes. Oh my god, all of a sudden there's an intruder. I feel like there should have been a bit more of a build-up or something like that, if that's intended to be like the endings. As it stands now, they just feel kind of out of place. It should have been more like something... like, there are many different ways where you could have recommended it being slightly different. For example, the immediately moving to New York together being a bad idea because he is struggling. He's going to leave his old anger management sessions with the group of people that he's kind of showed to trust a little bit, and everything and all the stress could lead him to lash out. Just there are other ways to have like this build up and still this kind of more shitty endings, but I feel like it also would have been a chance to make more positive endings there as well. But I guess we'll just have two negative ones, but I feel like the negative ones should have come naturally. Like, I would have preferred a happy ending, but even if we are just going bad endings, I feel like they felt out of place. Like, maybe not the father lashing out, completely falling back on being an absolutely horrible person, like in the I love you so much route, where he ends up beating the woman probably to death after what feels like has ruined his life. Even though he probably could have in fact continued with his life, and I really would have preferred if it kind of went more in that direction. But like, I think that makes sense, but it just felt like the build-up, not the build-up, but the lead-up was strange. I love you so much. Oh, she's there. Let's immediately lash out. And then the other one was just really like, oh my god, we still need to make it tragic. Like, it would have been a bit more, like, sensical if we then saw that the progress he apparently made afterwards on screen still, how he's still going to move on forward with that, while the other one shows that sometimes people just don't want to change. Just something along of those lines. Just more of a bittersweet ending, I suppose, or ending with a silver lining then, rather. It really just felt like more like it needed to be bad, so we made it bad, rather than it led up naturally to it being bad. I also think it's weird how his wife just immediately forgave him. I know it's not abnormal for victims of abuse to fall back in this pattern, but it seems like his wife, Kaede, had wife had grown. It seems like she had grown a little bit in their time apart, and yet she just immediately fell back after a promise and a lovely humming and everything. It felt like it was a bit too quick, but yeah, those were my criticisms alongside like the whole messages of where it's like you should fight for it and everything. And maybe that was the point of the mod with the endings, that just because someone tries to change, like maybe it was trying to kind of also give like some punishment still that he didn't really get or something. The problem is I can't tell it because the endings really just felt like they're just there. Like, especially the moving to New York ending. And especially with the pacing of the I love you so much ending. It's just... due to these endings, the way they were written so quick, without lead up, without really leading up to it, without really building up to it in a natural way, it's just, it doesn't feel like it's also just trying to push the message. Maybe he should have stayed away. Maybe it would have been better to let her go. Because of the way they're written, it just doesn't really align with that message either. Even though I would have preferred this as kind of a message, because after all that, I don't think he deserves forgiveness from the people who abused him. Maybe if he changes, he can build some type of life at some point, somewhere out there, I guess. Although I do think if you've beaten your wife and daughter until they were afraid for their lives, I think you would deserve worse. But even if it were to be like, it's his redemption arc and everything, and therefore he also at some point deserves a happy ending, let him, I don't know, suffer the consequences properly and then kind of be able to live a life with, in some way, shape or form, somehow else. And maybe that was what the modder is trying to convey with these endings, that what he did can't just be forgiven like that, that you can't just go back to it and just be nice about it and then have no no really long-term consequences for what you've done. But the endings didn't get it across. And so due to that, I kind of don't know what the mod is trying to convey. With these endings, I don't know what the message of the mod is. Some people don't want to change. That, or can change. Oh, fucking Christ. That wasn't with the New York ending. That wasn't conveyed with that. Because he did change, it's not his fault that someone broke in there. Some people deserve forgiveness. That's or like I don't know what the mod is trying to convey, and I feel like that's even weirder. With a lot of mods, I can kind of grasp a message, even if the message just is there's happiness for the girls in the literature club. Even if the message simply is, here, you're going, this is a multiple route mod, you're going out now with the girl, and you find happiness together. At least I can kind of get what they were trying to convey with the mod, or trying to make with this mod. Just a mod where the girls can be happy, where you can finally make a girl happy and be with them. But with this, it's like, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to get from the mod, and I feel like that's worse in a few instances than a few other things. Honestly, I didn't mind it up to the endings all that much, except from the dancing and everything. I didn't, like, they made up too fast, but up until that point, where it's like, they dance and everything, I saw no real problem with the way it was written. I like Natsuki's point of view. Well, there were a few instances, like the one with the whole, I hope you can find yourself to forgive him, and Sayori's mother also being like, you should fight for her. But the problem is, maybe the point is that those were bad ideas, but like, once again, the New York ending isn't his fault in this instance, and also, I don't get that through the endings. So I don't know if they were supposed to be like, those aren't helpful advices, or like, those aren't helpful. This isn't really that way good, the best way to handle it, or if I'm supposed to take it seriously, in which case it's also like, it's up for Natsuki to decide forgive whoever hurt her, if she wants to or not, and he shouldn't fight for someone, he should just let her go, and finally let them all be happy and try to work on himself away from all of that and everything. But if it's like, and then to be bad, it's like, it's not conveyed. It's not conveyed well with the New York ending. And it's not conveyed well with the other ending that well isn't conveyed that well either, simply because of the pacing of how it happened. So I have no idea how to feel. It touched me in some specific parts because, like I said, I relate in specific aspects to Natsuki. I wasn't really beaten or anything like that. But I know some things from my family, from my parents, and the way that their relationship was, and everything. And so it was, also with like the moving away and everything, was emotional to me. It touched me. It was a story that was like kind of personal to me, but I don't know how to feel anymore with this ending. I like Natsuki's point of view. I liked his point of view for the most part as well, because like I said, I don't mind being the point of view of a bad person, as long as they are kind of made interesting, and it kind of was, with like him falling back in bad patterns, him really wanting to change, but also like constantly being kind of like selfish in his desires and everything. Every now and then also like, he was interesting. It's just these small messages from Sayori and her mother, and also with the endings. And now that I don't know what it was trying to tell, I don't know what this is a story about. It's about a story. It's a story about a father trying to get better. The endings, especially the New York one, don't really align with this message all that well. How do I feel in the end? I did like Natsuki's characterization. I did like what we saw of Yuri and Sayori for the most part. Spell mistakes, the way that the children talked, whatever, those are like minor things, minor complaints, they don't influence much. I liked also the little flashbacks to add depth to the relationship and everything. Or like, that was rather the story of the father. It's really mostly the ending. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. There you go. I don't know if maybe at the end I'll add a new score here when I've waited a bit and thought how to sort out my feelings. I might generally just put up a new score here that I end for the review on. But you know what? Scoring isn't that important as the points that you mention, I think. And I've mentioned all the points that I have. My problem is really just I have no idea what the story's trying to tell me. And that kind of ruins even parts of the story for me. I like the writing for the most part, up until the point where it's like the mother kind of forgiving him far too quickly and everything. But after that, it's just makes little sense with everything. I'm not going to complain about a sex scene being in there. Not after the visual novels I've played recently. It's just... It moved me on certain levels, on a personal level. And then it took all my emotions and tossed them out the window. And was like, make what you will of it. And I have no idea what I'm making of this. I have no idea what it's supposed to say. What it wants to say. What it tries to say. Was it good what he tried to do? Was it bad what he tried to do? Should have tried to let her go? But it's not his fault what happened in New York. Too many questions. So yeah, I'll settle with a 7 out of 10 for now. Because it's once again, it's kind of a fanfiction. It needs to be rated as a fanfiction. So I'm not going to be too harsh to it. And besides, it did move me on certain parts, and I did like the writing of the characters quite a bit on multiple instances. It's mostly the ending and the way that it takes the whole message and throws it away, and my feelings alongside it. I don't know how to feel. I don't know how to feel right now. I have no idea what I'm thinking right now. So yeah, 7 out of 10. I would say, yeah, these things freak me out. I knew it was coming and it bothered me, so I could have gone to the settings and handled it there, but I didn't. My problem. Anyway, have a good night, morning, evening, or day. That's all from me. I hope you all stay safe. And goodbye.